What's up, guys? It's game day, and well, actually not for the Cowboys, but it's game day. We're getting ready for the Eagles versus Baltimore and Washington versus the Giants, and I'm getting ready. We're going to do some shrimp poor boys today. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'm behind as always, says with only 30 minutes before game time, but I'm going to cook these at halftime. So I like to get fresh shrimp, or you can go through and get frozen ones and thaw them out and stuff. You can get ones that are peeled, deveined, and tails and stuff off of them. I actually like to get them with the skins, the shells on them, because over here, I take the shells with some butter, some olive oil, some bay leaves, chicken broth, and I'll cook it down. Actually, I got some chicken breast and stuff in there and thighs, where I'll make some shredded chicken. You know, I can make shredded chicken tacos or chicken salad and things like that, because you're going to get all that flavor from that broth. But here's what you do if you've got your shrimp, right? We've got it peeled. I'm going to take my little fillet knife, and I'm going to cut right down its back, and it's better if you're watching what you're doing. And you see right here, this is the poop chute. And all you got to do is grab a hold of that sucker and pull it out, okay? Because, you know, you don't have to do this, but you really want to do this. Because sometimes, you know, depending on where you're getting the shrimp, sometimes it's full of crap, and sometimes it's full of sand and gets to be gritty. And the other point of doing this is, too, because we're going to deep fry the shrimp, this gives more surface area for our breading and actually make the shrimp even look bigger, so that way they'll actually go further. So I've got about 2.5, 3 pounds of shrimp here that I'm doing. Now it's real easy if you got a deep fryer. I haven't tried these in an air fryer. You probably can. I'm sure there's recipes for it, but I'm going to deep fry them. What we're going to do is we're going to take flour and breadcrumbs and mix that together with Old Bay seasoning. Yeah, buddy. And we're just going to deep fry them until basically they float. They only take about 2 minutes to actually cook, which is really, really great because you don't need to waste a whole lot of time. Now, if you were making bang bang shrimp like we've done in the past here, you just take the shrimp and you actually just put them in cornstarch. And then you're going to put them in the sauce being mayonnaise, sriracha, and Thai sweet chili. And you're just shaking it up. So that's how you could do bang bang shrimp poor boys. Now again, this is Mark Holmes's recipe, so all you people from New Orleans, don't come after me. Don't come after me. You can do things differently. So you can see all my shrimp right there. They're in great shape. All right, so a couple things we got to do. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Got my pan here. Let me wash my hands real quick from shrimp. All right. Breadcrumbs, plain breadcrumbs, okay? Plain breadcrumbs. We're going to put about equal parts of the breadcrumbs. Now, some people like to go ahead and get the Japanese plankton. I think it's plankton chips is what you call them, or plankton. You know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. But it's already pre-made breadcrumbs and stuff for the shrimp. Planko or plankton, something like that. So I've got about equal flour and breadcrumbs. I'm going to go up here in my cabinet and find my Old Bay, because I got a big old container of Old Bay. Old Bay, Old Bay. Here we go. Old Bay. Nothing like Old Bay seasoning. And we're going to put a lot of that in there. Okay, this will give it a nice spicy flavor. Now, what was really, really cool for me was the NFL and United Way used to do kickoffs in the Super Bowl champion city. The first one was actually in New Orleans. And we were down there working on 7 houses that were in different state of repair. We actually turned over, I think, 2 of the houses to the people to move in. And it was an incredible experience. I mean, it was like, I was hanging drywall with Roger Goodell. We were sweating. It was like literally, it was in September. It was like 97 degrees outside, 100% humidity. We're hanging drywall stuff. And it was really cool because they ended up doing a 30-foot long shrimp poor boy. It was the biggest sandwich I've ever seen in real life, and it was just incredible. But shrimp poor boys are actually a really simple sandwich. So we got our breading, okay? Our breading, our Old Bay with flour, equally parts, not the seasoning. Don't put that much seasoning in it. Then we're going to take a few eggs. Gonna take a couple of eggs. We're gonna crack some eggs. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. And then we're gonna whisk that real good. Whisk the eggs real good, okay? Because you want them to be nice and smooth. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna dip the shrimp in the egg wash and then end up going into the breading and then into the deep fryer. So you add the water to kind of lighten it up. See how that's nice and smooth? That's what you want. You want smooth, smooth eggs, okay? All right. So all that has to happen is just deep fry it. You deep fry that and we're in good shape. Now, when you make your sandwich, okay, what you really want, I should have went to another store. I went to the international market. They don't have a lot of choices of the breads and things. But what I have is, these are French, like little mini French rolls. These work good. Actually, a baguette or a crusty roll is actually better. But we're gonna either toast these or I can actually put them on the grill to warm them up, okay? And then of course, if you want a more impressive one, you can get yourself a large hoagie roll, which, you know, you cut it diagonally, you see those shrimp on there, it looks really, really cool. Now, if you've watched my videos before, I like my freezer slaw. And I actually had some in the freezer. I just put it in the defrost. I make this stuff up and I put several bags of them in the freezer, and it's great because it'll last and you don't have to worry about making it that morning. Traditional, so don't come after me. All you people from New Orleans, don't come after me. Traditionally, it's just lettuce and tomatoes with remoulade sauce on it. And that's it. For one, I actually like having the freezer slaw in there. It's still crunchy and all that. It's got that sweet taste to it. And then you got the shrimp and of course some hot sauce. So the final thing we need to do is actually make the sauce. And I'm sorry I'm doing this kind of quick, but you know, I got to get ready to start live streaming in 20 minutes. So what we gonna do is we're gonna make our remoulade sauce. And this is my version. And again, there's more than one way to skin a cat, okay? If you're from New Orleans, you might do it differently than I do it. But see, I'm here in Virginia making my own remoulade sauce, okay? So I'm gonna take some mayonnaise, and it looks like I need to get another jar because this one's kind of empty. You know how it is in broke-ass media. We got to get every drop out. Okay, let's grab another jar. All right, let's get some more mayonnaise. All right, we got some mayo. You would, I didn't have any spicy rough cut mustard, but Grey Poupon will do because it has a spicy taste to it. So we're gonna put 2 little shots of that in there. Gonna put some horseradish. Gotta have the horseradish because that'll give it the bite. And see, the reason why I like having the freezer slaw in there, a little bit of lemon juice. Didn't have any fresh lemons, but I have a little bit of lemons. Cajun seasoning. Bam! Cayenne pepper. A little cayenne. Some of my mama's smoked paprika here. Doesn't have the sawdust in it, so it's a little thick. See, they actually they call it cellulose, but what it really is sawdust to help keep stuff from sticking. And of course, Worcestershire sauce. And we're just gonna stir this stuff up. And this is gonna be our sauce. Look at this. This is gonna be our sauce for our poor boys. Look at that. Ooh, oh, almost forgot. There's one more ingredient. And I'm still lucky to actually have some. Fresh parsley. I grew out on my deck and it's still growing. So we're gonna chop some of that up and add that to the mix. That'll give it some color. I'll be honest with you. Parsley really, it's not like cilantro. Cilantro's got a lot of flavor to it. Parsley really, it's just kind of like, it looks pretty, but it really don't have that much taste to it, to me. Maybe I'm wrong. It's kind of like a bay leaf. You know, you always put a couple of bay leaves in soup. I really don't know what a bay leaf actually tastes like. I put it in everything, but I don't know what it really tastes like. What's the flavor of a bay leaf? So here, look at that. See how that, oh, see, that makes it look pretty. Oh, so pretty. Now, some people will put capers in there. Not me, I don't like capers that much, even though it's kind of like a little pearl pickle. So that's our rimoli sauce that we're gonna put on here. And that's it for the prep work. Now the easy part is just deep fry the shrimp, throw it on a sandwich, and eat. All right, so I'll be back at halftime to go ahead and cook these things. I wonder if my wife will take care of putting all this stuff away for me. Honey? Hey, baby. And we are now actually knee deep in the game, and we are getting our stuff together here right now. I've actually got some black and blue burgers that I'm gonna do. And I also have the bang shrimp that we're gonna do. So we're gonna do here, we're gonna get some onions and peppers and stuff over here cooking. Now I turned on the grill while the game was on, so all this stuff is like really hot, and I'm behind, so we're gonna get that together. But what we're gonna do, you see I got my bread here. I'm gonna put a couple of those up on the grill. Start getting those a little bit warm. Just want to warm up the bread. You know, we want warm bread for our stuff, okay? Now, I got my shrimp, and what we're going to do is, I'll do this over here. See if I got enough space to do it over here or not. Let's see. We'll put that stuff right there. We'll put this here. We'll take our baskets and let those drain. And I'm going to show you exactly what we're going to do to get our shrimp together. We're going to take our shrimp and we're going to put it in the eggs. Get them all good and wet. And then we're going to put them in the breading. Okay? And what we'll do, put that over here. I like to make sure I get them good and dredged in here, so I kind of do them, you know, a couple of them at a time. You can hear, Rashid and his wife kind of going at it right now. Okay, so we're going to get these ready to go. The great thing with this is they cook so fast. And these are going to be good. These are going to be really good. Now, normally I would have chicken wings going with this, but the Cowboys aren't playing, so we're going to save those for tomorrow night. So today, we'll just have some black and blue burgers, and we'll have the shrimp. Now, you can use smaller shrimp if you want to. That'll go real well as well. It's just a matter of what you're trying to do. Some people like the smaller shrimp will cost you less and help your money go a little further. The bigger shrimp, of course, will end up looking, you know, really nice on the sandwich. So it's just a matter of fitting your budget. And what you really want to do is look for a sale. Generally speaking, on game day, I try and figure out, you know, if something's on sale, if ribeyes happen to be on sale, then okay, then it's time to do steak and cheeses. Or if the flank steaks are on sale, we'll do tacos and so on. So that way you can eat really good and save some money at the same time. So this is about half of the shrimp that I peeled this morning. Okay, let's move that out the way. We'll move that out the way. We'll shake off the extra crumbs. I'm going to drop that in the fryer. And they cook quick. We'll get another bun over here. Yeah. Look at that. Woo! Toasted. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty right there. Now, I'm going to turn that up a little bit because I'm going to get my burgers out. Get our black and blue burgers cooking too. Mm. Oh yeah, buddy. Uh-oh. Think Rashid's getting it right now. Woo. Sound like getting personal out there. Okay. Oh, Nelly. It is, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I know. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get these things topped up here. And let me pull these off.
Like I said, nobody cares about your feelings right about now. Nobody cares about your feelings.
All right, so we got this. Now you see our shrimp over here, right?
And trust, I'm going to take pictures and post it. I'm going to give it to Mike so he can post this picture what I said.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, you see our bread over there looking really good. Look at the shrimp. Oh, wow. So we're gonna put some of those shrimp. It's kind of hard getting them out of the basket here, but you can see how pretty those look. Need to open this one up a little more here. All right, we're gonna set that aside so I can at least show you. You see these right here. Oh, wow. We're gonna do a couple of different ways here. We're gonna do the traditional, which will be lettuce and tomato and vermouth sauce, and then we're gonna do, I'm gonna steal one of these. Oh, sorry, get that backwards. Lettuce and tomato. Lettuce and tomato. And then we're going to do some this way with, of course, ooh, the coleslaw, the freezer slaw on there, and then vermouth sauce. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and taste one of these right now, just to show you guys what we got. Check this out. This is, look at the shrimp in there. Look at the vermouth sauce and everything. Sorry, that's good. The bread's got a toasted taste to it. You got the shrimp, you got the sweetness with the coleslaw. Yeah. You can eat good on game day without with a little bit of effort. Now I need to check on down there. Sounds like Cowboy and Giant fan. It's gonna be a rough night at their house. I'm Mark Holmes. Appreciate you being here. See you soon.